parameter available in front of we all is NAAC. The students, the industry, the employees of the university understands about the quality education offered by we all. The few parameters are there, NAAC is the best. We can differentiate between two institutions, quality education facilities over there on the basis of NAAC. The NAAC gives us an opportunity to create quality in the education, to create quality in the delivery of education, to create quality in the outcome of the education, to create quality in the students, in the teaching fraternity, and the contribution of teachers in the field of research and other publications. So let's start with the session 1. I'm sharing you one of my slides. All the recordings will be shared to you, so do not worry on everything. Now, as the chief guest, Professor Mohanty, has conveyed to all of us that content-wise, we all may understand what NAAC is all about. But what one has to do and what we should not do in the arena of quality education is a matter of discussion and things to be understood by everybody. So in the first session, I am just giving you a small glimpse for those who may not have proper understanding of the processes of the NAAC and the utility as well. In the higher education institution.
Yes, sir, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Can you make it slideshow, sir?
Since I am utilizing the system on which I am trying to have certain other things open in front of me, what max to max I can do is I can make it little more over there. So things are, whatever the slides are there, that is not very important. Things are, what we are all discussing with one another is more important. What I wanted to convey to you, that the NAAC process, when it started, the objective was establishing difference between two institutions in the area of quality. But with the passage of time, the utility of NAAC and objective of NAAC has been in multifold. As the chief guest, madam, has rightly mentioned, that the entire NAAC process is a continuous quality improvement tool available in the hand of higher education institution. Normally I love to have a entire session in discussion mode so that everybody can participate and clarify the doubts over there. So I just wanted to have one of your participants who is a coordinator in the NAAC in your institution. If anybody is there, please unmute and talk to me.
Sir, can you know through you, sir, that what is provisional system for NAAC, sir?
Don't worry. I will come down today itself. I will come down today itself. Okay. Right, sir? Is there anybody who is coordinator?
Yes,
Yes, Professor Gargi Gohel from Ahmedabad. I am coordinator of my
Professor Goel,
college.
Professor Goel, you please unmute it so that I can talk with you, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Ma'am, being an quality production, quality enhancement, quality aspects, what the NAAC is offering the criteria and the guidelines,
Mhm.
don't you feel that it is an activity to be done by the institution whole through year?
Yes, yes, agreed, sir. And sir, the problem with regional colleges is that uh, we may try to improve our quality, but the kind of students that we get, I'm not very sure whether we can compete with engineering college. Ours is an arts and commerce college, and the kind of students that we get, they belong to regional boards, that is Gujarat Secondary Education Board. So it becomes very difficult for us to maintain a quality and get them a placement, proper placement.
Ma'am,
So
we will discuss this problem in this
yes,
6 days of the programs only. This
yes,
is a problem with everybody.
yes, yes, yes.
So we will discuss it in detail. What I wanted to understand for the entire group through you, that you rightly mentioned that the quality protection, quality enhancement, quality aspects, which has been guided and controlled and torchbearer NAAC is there, it is an activity to be done by the institution whole of the year. Right, ma'am?
Yes, yes,
Right?
yes, yes, yes,
Second,
agreed, agreed.
second, when I'm talking about the quality in the institution,
Hmm.
now in the institution there are 3-4 different stakeholders are there. One is student.
Yes,
The objective of a student is to get a degree, to get knowledge in
yes,
very economical aspects without much expenditure, without much labor and efforts,
Hmm.
and getting a proper result output in terms of placement.
Hmm.
So the objective of a student is they do not want to give their 100% in the education. They want to take some shortcuts over there,
Yes,
but
yes.
at the area of employability,
Hmm.
the placement, they wish they could be placed best in the world. Right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Come down to the institutions, the organizations, the industry who's looking at you for the placement, or for the support of the students for various other activity related with the industry. For example, the research, for example, internship, for example, jobs, and all those things are there. Right?
Yes.
The industry is looking at you that it will give them a job ready employees at a nominal cost.
Yes, yes, yes. Again, I agree.
And this job fit means if you are teaching engineering, you had taken admission in the course of engineering as of now in 2022. Student will pass out in 2026 and they will get a job in 2026. The industry expects from your student to know the latest techniques and equipments how to operate and do, which is available in 2026.
Yes, yes, yes.
They want your syllabus has to be updated in such a way
Of
that
course,
even
yes.
after 4-5 years, they are updated.
Yes, yes, yes.
The third problem is the faculty and the resources available in the higher education institutions. Most of the higher education institutions are not having proper infrastructure support and not having proper manpower with them.
Yes.
So the disparity is there. We are in the higher education institutions, we have lack of infrastructure, we have lack of manpower supports, the laboratories, equipment, the able teachers. We are not up to the mark which has to be available with us to produce the quality. So looking at all these three angles, we need to create a balance, and it is a big challenge for the principals, for the coordinators, for the head of departments, the deans. It is a big challenge.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Agreed.
let's move on what best we can do given in these constraints. Right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, please, sir.
So when I am talking about NAAC accreditations, so various areas are there. I'm more concerned about education, more concerned about research, I'm more concerned about the infrastructure and the faculties. The student ability to understand, the student ability to make themselves job fit is another challenge, because in the primary education up to 12, the quality of students are different, coming from different type of education boards. The syllabuses are different. The level of understanding of subject concerns and the seriousness in the students in different state boards or the central boards are different. So this is another challenging area for all of us. Dr. Manoj Kumar sir. Dr. Manoj Kumar sir. Dr. Manoj Kumar sir, please unmute yourself so that I can talk. Manoj Kumar sir. Now, Dr. Gargi, you will be agreed with me that previously the students were taking admission on the basis of distance of the education institution from their residence.
Yes,
So the primary criteria was how far is the education institution, and second was what is the cost incurred in taking this admission.
yes, yes, yes.
And then when the time moves on, then the placement and the what type of courses they are being offered by the institution, that also become an area of consideration for the students. Right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, agreed, sir.
But with the change of this incorporation of technology in the general sociological conditions and the understanding of students about the importance of subject,
Hmm.
the priority has changed. Now,
Yes.
students are not looking at where is the college. They are looking at what course I am taking. They are looking at what will happen after this course, what is the employment opportunity and the placements.
Yes,
And the third, they are looking for the best college at this cost and the subject.
hmm.
They are not afraid to move for a distance to go for. Right, ma'am?
Yes, agreed, agreed. The questions are here arises is that can we offer the same quality that is being offered in as a state university or an autonomous college in Kerala? Will it be
I will
possible
come
to
down on
offer
that.
the
I will
same
come down with that.
opportunities
Yeah, valid
in
question is there.
Jharkhand or in Gujarat or in Haryana? I
Ma'am, it
think
is-
the NAAC needs to understand this regional diversity before evaluating any college.
Ma'am, we will discuss this problem
Yes.
and we'll understand how to resolve all those things. Or when a student, I'm requesting everybody, please write your opinion on the chat box so that the opinion of more than 100 people are there that can be taken into consideration. When a student is looking to take admission in after 12th, he is selecting a subject and a list of institution is in front of him. A priority of 10, 15, 20 colleges are there across India, that if he will get admission in college number 1, according to him, he will go there. or in the college number 5, he will go there. Right, sir? Do you agree? I'm asking everybody, please write in the chat box if you agree. Now the students are looking at the course and the colleges and trying to go over there. That means students are not looking for the regional disparity available or the locational disadvantages. They are looking for the quality education and the placement scenario and select a college. There are another type of consideration by the students. Somebody is from Symbiosis. I was hearing in the inaugural session, someone was from Symbiosis. Is there anybody from Symbiosis? Is there anybody from Symbiosis? Please unmute yourself so that I can talk with you. So now, the two colleges are being compared on the basis of quality. So now, since the colleges cannot be compared, normally the NAAC and other few of other accreditations boards are there who gives an opportunity to the student and have the student group to compare two different institutions on the same parameters. So this is a big advantage, big benefit. Dr. Chetna,
Yes, sir.
you are from which institution?
Sanjay Gandhi Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences.
You are from PGI, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose I am a faculty in one of the medical college situated in Bihar, Odisha, Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, in the normal medical college, which does not have a big name, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
If I got an opportunity to join PGI,
Yes, sir.
how will I react?
Tremendous feeling.
Ma'am, salary is almost same, but the opportunity to work is almost different. The facilities and the opportunity to work in PGI or the facility and opportunity to work in the rural medical college is tremendously different.
Yes, sir.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And that difference is only and only in the one basic reason, that is quality.
Yes, sir.
The MCI, the Medical Council, has the same guideline for PGI or has the same guideline with my medical college situated in my village. The courses are same, regulations are same, quality of the faculties, the basic qualification of a teacher in PGI or in my medical college is almost same.
Yes, sir.
The student intake is same. The courses you teach or I teach is one and same. Only thing is the teaching methodology used by you. Only thing is different, that the quality you set for yourself, the benchmark you set for yourself and benchmark set for myself in my rural colleges might be different. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So, if being a employee, if I am looking at two different higher education institutions, I need a parameter on which I could decide where to join. And that gives you an opportunity to do so.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I am sitting in Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, and looking for some fresh recruitment for my industry, and there are so many higher education institutions where I can go and find the students to get recruited in my organization. So where I should go? So I need a parameter through which I can compare two colleges and decide where to go or where not to go. So NAAC again gives the industry an opportunity to do so. So now, when I'm talking about the NAAC, whether everybody is eligible to go for NAAC accreditation? No. The higher education institution with a record of at least 2 batches of students graduated or being in existence of last 6 years, whichever is early, is eligible for apply for the NAAC for the first time. And that eligibility criteria is same for universities, institute of national importance, autonomous colleges, constituent colleges, affiliated colleges, and other type of colleges. So there are NAAC is under cycles. The first time who is applying for NAAC will consider in cycle 1. Once you are accredited by NAAC, then you will go for cycle 2, simultaneously cycle 3, cycle 4, and so on. So once how the NAAC process goes on. So once you are eligible to apply for NAAC, that you are having 6-year-old or having 2 batches passed out in a graduation from your institution, then you will upload information in higher education portal. AICTE has got a portal where you upload your information, and then your what type of institution you are and your unique registration number has been allocated to you to start with. With the span of time, the entire NAAC process was previously, it was one and same for everybody. Now, since many different regulators are working in higher education institution, norms are different for different type of higher education institutions. So the criteria and the key indicators, pointers are different for different type of higher education institution in NAAC also. So with the new regulation of the NAAC, the institute has been designated a different type of institute, and for every different type of institute, there are different format and processes, though all 7 criteria are one and same, but within the criteria, the key indicators are different, and in the key indicators, the informations are different. Am I clear, Dr. Chetna? Am I clear, Dr. Chetna?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's clear.
So these 7 criteria which is in front of you is one and same for every institution. But in every criteria, the key indicators might be different and the weightage might be different for different type of institution. We will discuss all these 7 criteria in detail. What are these criteria? What are the key indicators? And how an institution has to prepare themselves so that they can have maximum marks in those criteria key indicators. So these are the various colleges defined under NAAC for different in the new norms. For the pharmacy college, engineering college, health science, open university, dental college, teachers education, affiliated college, constituent college, legal study, autonomous college, universities, physical education college, all has got a different criteria and the key indicators among these 7 common criteria. just giving you a brief idea what the process is. I will discuss the process in detail today itself. First, institution has to register themselves in higher education institution. Registration has to be there. Institutional information, IIQA, has to be filled. When you had already filled IIQA, then the SSR reports are there. Then after the SSR, data validation and verifications are there. When you become pre-qualified, then simultaneously student survey is there. And then the peer team visit is there in your institution to verify certain things. And then the gradings is announced. I will discuss all those processes today only. As I said, there are different cycles. So once you are applying for NAAC, the first time it is known as cycle 1. Once you got a cycle 1, so in the simultaneously, in the time span, when you are reapplying for re-accreditation in NAAC, then it becomes cycle 2 and so on. So in the cycle 1, the processes are different. In cycle 2, cycle 3, the processes are little different. Now a new fundamental has been incorporated in NAAC. Since the college become eligible to apply for NAAC only after 6 years of existence or 2 batches has passed out. So now a provisional accreditation for colleges has been introduced by NAAC. So any college who is offering regular program of higher education at undergraduate level or above are eligible to apply for provisional accreditation provided you had completed 1 academic year from admission to announcement of result. So the academic year means student has taken admission and they passed out for 1 year. So just after 1 year, you can apply for provisional accreditation of college. And this PSC is valid for 2 years. When the college is accredited, the accreditation is valid for 2 years. And any college can be accredited once. Then the college can apply for second time for accreditation, provisional accreditation for another 2 years. And after that, the college has to go for normal cycle 1 of NAAC. I repeat. In the NAAC accreditation, the eligibility was 6 year or 2 pass out batches of graduation. Now with the new regulation, any college before the 6th year can go for provisional accreditation after the completion of 1 year. And the college will either accredited or non-accredited. If college become provisionally accredited, the accreditation is for 2 years. And after 2 years, the college need to go for second term of provisional accreditation valid for another 2 years. And after 2 rounds of provisional accreditation of 2 years each, college need to go for cycle 1 of normal NAAC accreditation. Am I clear to everybody? There was a question from someone on the provisional accreditation. Am I clear? Upasana ma'am. Raghuvendra sir. Satyadev ji. Please unmute and talk to me if I am clear to you.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
So should I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Kaushik sir, if you are not getting voice properly, please make sure that you are remain muted. If you are not muted, the voice will break to you.
Okay.
Sir, please clarify again for the provisions of provisional accreditation for the colleges.
Sir, normal NAAC accreditation, the eligibility is the institute is 6 years old and has passed out 2 graduation batches. Now the new regulation comes. If you are not 6 years old, even though you can go for NAAC, that is known as Provisional Accreditation. Kaushik sir, please mute yourself. Jharkhand government toll road.
Yes, sir.
Please see to it. If people are not muted, you make them mute.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if a college is only 1 year old, that means one batch first year is complete, admission to result. They can apply for provisional accreditation. The provisional accreditation can be given for 2 years, and any college can opt 2 times for this 2-year provisional accreditation. That means you got provisional accreditation this year, which is valid for 2 years. After 2 years, you can again reapply for provisional accreditation, and you will get another 2 years. And after that, you need to go for cycle 1 of NAAC accreditation. In the provisional accreditation, there will be no grading. It will be either accredited or not accredited. Am I clear, sir?
Yes,
So
sir.
it is a testing ground for the colleges before they are going for NAAC accreditation cycle 1 after 6 years of completion. So they can try at the first year, they can go for provisional accreditation and make themselves prepare and aware for all the processes. So now, the minimum score you need to have from 2022 is 2.5. Dr. Lipika. Dr. Lipika, Dr. Upasana.
Hello, sir.
Ma'am, now the NAAC has come out that every college must have been accredited by NAAC 1 and the minimum score is 2.5. Right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sir.
What does it mean? If a college does not get a 2.5 score, what will happen to the college?
So they will not give any NAAC accreditation marks.
Ma'am, UGC is very serious on that. They will withdraw affiliation from you.
Okay, sir.
They will say, thank you for contribution. Please shut down your institution. I repeat,
Okay, sir.
if an higher education institution is not NAAC accredited, getting minimum score of 2.5, a day will come, UGC will inform you that you are not a quality institution. Please close your institution. I am withdrawing affiliation. Lipika ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Previously, there was no penalty if you are not NAAC accredited. Only thing is you are not getting benefits.
Okay, sir.
But now you are not authorized to continue.
Okay, sir.
Am I clear with you?
Yeah, sir. Of course.
Upasana ma'am. Hitesh Saxena sir. Hitesh Saxena sir. Am I clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
Somebody has raised a hand. Please unmute yourself and ask question.
Yes, sir. Mamta here from IMT Nagpur. So this part that you have just mentioned that it is mandatory by the NAAC that we should have to score 2.5 by 2022. So is this
The
applicable
regulation
for
came in
standalone?
2022.
Yeah.
The regulation came in 2022 that
Okay.
all higher education institutions, those who are eligible to apply for NAAC, must accredited by NAAC, and the minimum score is 2.5.
Okay. Sir, just one query. Is this applicable for universally all the colleges and universities or specific?
ma'am.
Okay.
Any college offering higher education, it is mandatory for everybody, whether it is an private university, government university, central government university, affiliated, autonomous, constituent, or a B.Ed college, or the medical college and engineering college, whatever it is.
Okay.
Kaushik sir, you wanted to see the where it is mandatory. Go to the NAAC site, you will find it over there in the new regulation. Oh, we should not enter into these discussions. Let's consider on this. Ma'am, are you still unmuted? Ma'am from Nagpur.
No, sir.
Yeah,
I have muted myself, sir.
Ma'am,
It's
my
okay, sir.
another submission to you.
Yes, sir.
Previously, the government was intended to open higher education institution in every village, every vicinity, so that the student can join the higher education institution in the nearby area. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
This was a philosophy that every student must get an higher education institution nearby. Right?
Mhm. Right, sir.
Now the focus has changed in UGC with the new national education policy. The focus has changed. If the institution is not offering quality education, it should be closed. And the other method of offering facility to those students, either from online mode or from any other modes, should be there, so that every student should get an opportunity to get educated in a quality institution. Ma'am,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if a 12 pass science student gets an opportunity to get admitted in one of IIT, and he gets an opportunity to get admitted in his taluka or the block available engineering college, where he will go? My question to everybody. If a
Obviously, sir,
student gets an
I
opportunity to get admitted in IIT or in any non-quality engineering college nearby, where he will go?
IIT, sir.
And if IIT does not have a limitation of seat, right? And IIT has got an opportunity as per new education policy that if a student is not able to complete 4 years of engineering, after 1 year, he will get a certificate, diploma, and all those things. You're getting my point? You're getting my point, sir? Dr. Raghunadu Tiwari, sir. Dr. Arunuma Saran. Dr. Arunuma Saran. Someone was from PGI. A doctor was from PGI, Chandigarh. Please unmute yourself. Am I clear to you? Whether my worries are clear to you? Dr. Harjinder, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
You are from which institution, ma'am?
So I'm from RKSD College of Pharmacy, Kathal, Haryana.
Ma'am, my worries are that now with the new education policy, the quality institution will not have a seat restriction, right?
Yes, sir.
So the IIT does not have 100 seat in a branch. the IIT will have n number of seats in the branch. 5,000,
Yes, sir.
10,000, 50,000. Right?
Yes, sir.
And the entry is open to everybody. So the admission is open for everybody. If you are not able to complete 4 year, you may able to complete 1 semester, you will be getting a certificate.
Yes, sir.
2 year, there is a diploma. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So every student will get an opportunity to learn engineering trade from IIT. So whether the student will go for any non-quality engineering colleges ever.
No, sir.
So what will happen to these non-quality engineering colleges situated in rural India?
So all will be closed.
All will be in tough time.
Yes, sir.
So it will be one and same with everybody. It will be one and same for everybody, whatever the course you are teaching. If I get an opportunity to learn pharmacy from All India Institute of Medical Sciences or PGI, whether I will go for any pharmacy college nearby, which is not a quality college,
No, sir.
I will not go. Because the fees are same. Fees are regulated by Pharmacy Council of India. Right?
Yes, sir.
So there will be one admission that will guide me to D Pharma degree, B Pharma, BSc Pharmacy, or whatever it is. So if I am able to complete 4 years, I will get a degree. If not, I will get certificate and diploma.
Yes, sir.
And that too from a quality institution. So what will happen after 3, 4, 5 years from now? After the applicability of this new education policy, my question is that, ma'am. It is a problem of existence for everyone if you are not a quality institution. Am I clear with everybody?
Yes, sir.
If I am clear to all of you, please write yes or no in the chat box so that I can have the better understanding whether I am able to convey my point of view to all. Please write yes or no in the chat box. Any question from anyone? Or else I will move to the second session. Any question from anyone? Anybody is having any question? So when I'm talking about the processes, I'm just giving you a second small brief on that. So the higher education institution has to apply in the higher education portal, and the portal diagnosed what type of institution you are as per the information given by you. Dr. Harjendra.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, in last few months, we are having these exercises, and we got an opportunity to talk with around 500 plus higher education institutions in Pan India. And it was a big number of institutions who have no idea what type of institution they are, whether they are a postgraduate college or a graduate college, or if you are running for example, if you are running a pharmacy college under some university, whether it is known as a constituent or affiliated college, or it will go with the health science college. So these type of confusions are there. Am I clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So to make it simpler, what you are supposed to do, fill your data in the higher education portal. You need to fill only once.
Okay.
So once you fill the data in the higher education portal, the portal will generate a registration number, unique identification number of your institution with the
Okay,
quality of institution you are. So you have an authentic proof what type of institution you are.
Okay.
And if any new facility has been incorporated, you need to go again in the higher education portal, upload new data over there, and get it rectified. Am I clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
The assessment process, please listen very carefully, and if you have any doubt, please ask right now. The assessment process has got 3 stages. The first stage is self-study report, SSR report. And second stage is student satisfactory survey. And third is peer team report. Why I am saying this, I will come down on that. When I'm talking about SSR report, the entire SSI report for different type of institution, the total number of metrics are different. Right, sir. Kaushik sir, I will share the portal in the WhatsApp group. The SSR total number of metrics for the universities, for the colleges, for the type of colleges in the similar 7 criteria are different. For example, for the universities, it is 137 metrics are there. The SSR has got 2 types of metrics. One, the quantitative, and another, the qualitative. Dr. Harjendra, ma'am,
Yes,
what subject you teach, ma'am?
Yeah, pharmacy में
So you are teaching pharmacy. What topic you teach in pharmacy?
pharmacognosy.
Pharmacology.
Pharmacognosy, sir.
Right. Ma'am, a teacher of pharmacy may not be very good in data compilation. Right,
Yes,
ma'am?
sir. Yes, sir.
The standard deviation, the calculations, they may or may not be very good.
Agree, sir.
Second, on the qualitative report writing, the teacher of pharmacy may or may not be good in writing a 500 words report or 5,000 words report.
Agree, sir.
They may or may not be good in creating these reports. Right?
Yes, sir.
When you are submitting a report, writing a report in essay form, the presentation depends on the ability of report writer. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
It not only depends on the data, but also depends on how good you are in the report writing.
Yeah, totally agree, sir.
Second, on the quantitative metrics, which you are supposed to write in SSR reports, the quantitative matrix comes from various departments of your college, your institution. Right?
Yes, sir.
And the report which comes from various departments is generated and created by the faculties.
Yes, sir.
If the faculty of pharmacology does not understand the importance of outcome, is not concentrated while taking classes in the department, that outcome need to be assessed and taken care of. Am I clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And if the subject of pharmacology is not considering while he is teaching for entire semester, that student outcome is important, will you get any data on that?
No, sir.
Then what you will write in the quantitative matrix, because data are not there with you.
Yes, sir.
Am I clear with everybody? If I am clear to everybody, please write yes or no in the chat box. Or if any doubt is there, please unmute yourself and ask. So once you had a unique registration from Higher Education Portal, you are submitting institutional information for quality assessment, IIQA, online anytime during the year starting from June in the NAAC portal. Right? Once the IIQA you applied in the NAAC portal, filled IIQ over there, it may get approved, or any query, you may find any query over the submitted IIQA reports. If there is any query, you got an opportunity to clarify. An institute can reapply twice after the first attempt if it is rejected. So I had applied for IIQA, submitted fees. If it is accepted, well and fine. If it requires some clarification, if I did clarification and it got rejected, no issue. I can apply again with the same fees in that year. If it is rejected second time, then I need to apply in the next year with a new fees. Dr. Sandeep, am I clear to you, sir? Dr. Sandeep, I am clear to you.
Hello, sir. You asked me?
Am I clear to you, sir?
Yes. My name is Sudeep, sir. Sudeep.
Right. Sir, it is a very important aspect that once IIQ is accepted, you got an acceptance from NAAC portal, you got a limited time available for you to apply for SSR, upload SSR. Previously it was 30 days, now it becomes 45 days. So within 30 to 45 days, you need to upload SSR depending on situations. Dr. Sandeep. Anyone who has seen the SSR created, finally created SSR report, anybody has seen it? Anybody has applied for it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sandeep sir,
Yes, sir.
how
Yeah.
much time you think that somebody will take to create entire SSR report?
Around a month, around 30 days.
Sir, with my experiences, you will not take less than 3 months.
Okay.
It is more than 3 months to create an proper SSR report.
Okay, so we have to keep it ready before applying itself, right?
You need to keep it ready before applying for IIQA.
Okay, sir.
So I will come down. What is my method of doing so?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Once the SSR is uploaded, you will not get a second chance to rectify it up. So once the SSR is uploaded, either it will be accepted, rejected, or any clarification is there, you need to give the clarifications. If the clarification is not there, they may accept, they may reject. If it is accepted, you will get an information. You will have receive an auto-generated link. And once the SSR is accepted, you will have to go with a second step. The second step is data validation, DVV, data verification and validation. The portal will ask you certain clarification about the data you submitted in SSR, and need to upload those clarifications, those data which has been asked by you. Meanwhile, student satisfaction survey is done and peer team project is finalized. So it all happens in a month's time. Sometimes it may take a little more, but it happens after the acceptance of SSR. It all happens in a month's time. So once you are applying with IIQA, everything is time limited. So you need to prepare yourself for all these steps simultaneously before applying to IIQA. Am I clear? Am I clear to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Satyadev, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Soma, there is any question? You had raised an hand. Please unmute and ask.
Sir, one question related to this student survey part. So is this done by the NAAC, or is there any other system they provide us to do it?
But what happens while submitting SSR, you need to submit all students as of now registered under your institution, name, course, subject, academic year,
Okay.
the mobile number and mail ID.
Okay.
And NAAC randomly selects 10% or 500, whichever is there. They send a survey form to the students. The survey form comprises multiple choice answer as well as a subjective answer.
Okay.
Student need to fill it up and send it directly to the NAAC. College is not associated in this activity. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
Wait for a minute, ma'am. How many students are there in institution?
In our institution, we have got 361 batch and 2 batches are there.
Total
720
number of
students.
Number of students.
720.
So this out of 720 students, do you think that all students are giving positive feedbacks for you? May or may not be.
Right, sir.
Do you have any provision, any method on which you can make your student aware and train them how to fill these questionnaires, what to write, what not to write? Do you have any method through which you can pinpoint out of these 720 students, 30, 50, 100 students are not satisfied? Do you have any provision, any method of it?
Actually, our system is that we have got a very transparent system, and the placements are very good, and the other facilities that
is perception from your side, right, ma'am? I'm sorry to say that. It is my perception that I am a very good teacher, but whether I am a good teacher or not, that can only be assessed by you. I cannot give marks to myself.
Right, sir. True.
Right? If I do not have a method of asking what type of teacher I am, I will never know how you are evaluating myself. You got my point?
Right, sir. Great.
So the college, we will discuss in the session itself how the SSS has to be done. You need to create a process so that your student become aware how to fill these questionnaires. They become trained on that, right?
Right, sir.
Second, you know beforehand that these are 50 students who are not giving good remarks, feedbacks about these things. So you will have focus, you will have a pinpointed focus with these 50 students to make them satisfied, because the SSR, whatever you are writing in SSR, is being verified and counter verified with student survey satisfaction reports. And the SSS is taken as the benchmark. So if I am writing in SSR that the outcome is this, placement is this, X is this, Y is this, and the student is giving you 0 marks, you are in big trouble. Am I clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So we need to understand. Is there any questions, Soma, ma'am?
No, at present, no.
So
Nothing.
please, you had raised your hand, please unraise it.
Done, sir.
Now I'm talking about SSR. We will have a session of entire SSR, how to fill SSR, what to do, what not to do. Only thing is, I just wanted to highlight over here, the SSR report undertake quantitative as well as quantitative metrics. So the both metrics are there. 70% is quantitative metrics and 30% is qualitative. So the NAAC committee or the cell, internal quality assurance cell, need to have the understanding and expertise with the data on both way, quantitative data as well as the qualitative data. Because, again a question. Dr. Ravichandran sir. Dr. Ravichandran sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Sir, if I am a student of your institution, right, sir? I am a very good student. I know all the subjects properly.
Okay.
But I am not able to write it properly in the examination.
Okay.
Whether I will get good marks?
No. No.
Dr. Ravichandran knows that Ballabh is a very good student.
Okay.
But I am not able to write answers correctly, represent my answers knowledge correctly on the answer sheet.
Okay.
Will I get marks?
You will not.
Second, I know how to write answers.
Okay.
Very good writing, very clear writing, very presentable, everything is there. Only thing is, I do not have the knowledge what to write. Will I get marks?
No. No.
So both things are very important.
Yeah.
You got my point, sir?
Content knowledge.
Content and knowledge, both is important.
Yeah.
And method and approach to the question.
Yeah.
A question which says, describe this, discuss this, elaborate this, compare this, evaluate this, have different answers.
Exactly.
Right, sir?
That's up.
Same knowledge, the presentation will be different.
Yes.
Accordingly, in the NAAC SSR reports, different metrics, different data are there.
Okay.
The knowledge and data is with you. But how this data has to be presented is an art.
Yeah, that's the reason why they have this Bloom's taxonomy, all these things are layered to find out.
Now the entire NAAC process is automated, a software-based process.
Exactly.
So if the SSR report says, fill it in the bold and capital letters, and in this font, if you are writing it in different form or in the small letters, the software will reject it.
Yes, sir.
And for this information, you will get 0.
Okay.
Though you did these quality parameters properly applicable in institution,
Yeah.
you should get 100.
Okay.
But you had filled the data in small letters, so your data become rejected and got 0.
Okay.
So it is not a matter that you know the subject. It is the presentation as per the requirement of matrix.
Yeah. But then I thought that, sorry, sir, but I thought there was a rubrics for evaluating this.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it is an university examination.
Okay.
Whatever I had written in the examination sheet,
Okay.
whatever I had written in the answer sheet,
Yeah.
I will get a marks on that.
Okay.
Because you are not asking, the examiner of my final year examination is not going to ask explanation from me.
Okay.
You got my point, sir?
I got it, sir.
There is another question from Amarnath, sir. And Hanikumar, sir. Somebody has raised a hand. If you had any question, please unmute and talk. Sir. Amarnath, sir.
Sir, tell me, sir.
Yes, sir. Any question from your side? You had raised your hand.
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Anyone has any question over there? Sir, since the criteria is one and same for everybody, in every criteria, there are matrix which may be applicable for you, may not be applicable for you. So the criteria, the metrics which is applicable for your institution, you need to write. And on which it is not applicable for you, you are not supposed to write on that. And the clear instructions and the suggestions are being referred on that matrix only. So you need to understand in all the column and matrix of SSR report, which is applicable and how it has to be filled, what are the directions given to you, how to fill. Sandeep, sir.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Sir, you are teacher of which subject, sir?
I'm teaching computer science.
Sir?
Computer science.
Computer science,
Yes.
right? If I am a teacher of political science and you are a teacher of computer science, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Making any file smaller or creating a hyperlink for a teacher of political science or teacher of computer science, which is more easier? I repeat, if I am a teacher of political science,
Okay, sir. Yeah.
and for any document, I need to create a small document or make it compress or make it a RAR file or creating a hyperlink for that in the website. Is it possible for me to do so easily?
It is not easy. It will be a little bit difficult for you, sir. Yeah.
For me, it is very, very difficult.
Yes, yes.
And for you, it is very easy.
It will be relatively easy. Yeah. Okay.
Think, NAAC format is given and it is software based.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
And the software has got different protocols.
Yes.
And if I'm an applicator of that software, if I want to use those software, I need to follow protocol in totality.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And being a teacher of political science, being a teacher of history, economics, commerce, I may not be familiar with these protocols.
Yes, yes. I understand, sir.
So the knowledge of digital world is very important.
Yes.
Am I clear with you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
This data validation and verification. Once you had filled the SSR report, all qualitative and quantitative reports. Sandeep, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You had field that this is a average of marks taken scored by 100 students.
Okay.
Right, sir?
Yes. Okay.
You have written that we had 100 students and 70 is an average marks for these 100 students.
Okay.
You had filled in SSR, right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
That means you must have an Excel set with you in which you had put all the marks of these 100 students
100 students. Okay.
and taken an average on that.
Yes, sir.
So if somebody is asking you to upload the mark sheet, the Excel sheet, how much time it should take?
It should be ready with me. So I should be able to give it immediately.
If you had given an average and put it in the Excel sheet of SSR report that 100 student, average mark 71.
Yes.
There is no Excel created.
Yeah.
It was in a hard copy. You written all the marks and taken average on the hard copy only. What will you upload?
Then it will be difficult. So it will take time to give that full.
And the uploadation window is open for 10 hours.
Okay, sir.
So it cannot be, you cannot create the data in Excel sheet in next 10 hours.
Yes, true. Yeah. So we have to keep it ready in Excel sheet itself, even before doing that averaging.
And again, the Excel sheet created by you today after the inquiry
Yes.
will have a page created today. And the page has to be created in 2020. You are filing a report of 2020.
Yes, sir.
So the Excel sheet has to be created in 2020, not in 22.
Yes, sir. True.
So if it is created in 22, what does it mean?
We will not get enough time to do it properly. Yeah.
So you are in trouble.
Yes, sir.
So the entire data validation is a very important ingredient of NAAC. Whatever you are writing, the NAAC portal may ask you verification, validation of these data.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So the verification, validation has to be done online, or sometimes the peer team will also ask you to produce this.
Okay, sir.
And if it found that you are putting a wrong data, trying to mislead NAAC, the punishment is withdrawal of approval
Okay, sir.
and a financial punishment.
Okay.
Everything is possible. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So once the data verification is done, the peer team will visit the institution and the SSR, the student survey has to be done. So we discuss on the student survey on these slides. So the student survey is done with the 10% of a student or 500 student of your institution, whichever is less. Then the peer team visit is there, and the peer team visit is very, very important because it tried to validate whatever you had claimed and see physically all quantitative data as well as the qualitative data you had submitted. So normally it is 2 to 5 people are there for 2-3 days to see all those things. Most of you who has finished the entire process of NAAC has seen the peer team visit, faced it, understood it. Sandeep sir. Sandeep sir. Dr. Manoj Kumar.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, last time when I was in a peer team meeting somewhere, the chairman wanted to go to the industry to see to it, verify it. The industry has sponsored few of seminars of that institution.
Okay. Yeah.
So they wanted to verify from the industry whether they had really sponsored or not.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So the peer team has got an the various means available with them to verify your claims. So it is not easy to bluff them.
Okay, sir.
And we should not try to bluff them. So I will be sharing you one of the file today in the WhatsApp group about the entire process of NAAC flow. Is there any question from anyone? Please unmute yourself and ask. There will be a feedback link shared to you all in the WhatsApp group. And I request everybody to fill the feedback form today before 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. link will be closed. And it will help me to meet your expectations and requirements in coming days of webinars. Whatever you desire, I need to incorporate those things in my presentation for you. So you need to fill these feedbacks today by 9 p.m.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Jharkhand Government Tool Room. Jharkhand Government Tool Room Control. If it is possible, I am requesting everybody, please open your camera for a group photograph so that a group photograph can be taken. And I am requesting everybody, please take a photograph and post it in the WhatsApp group created so that it may be available for everybody. So thank you everyone for giving a group photograph. I am requesting everybody, whatever photograph you have taken, post it in the WhatsApp group for the benefit of everybody. I am taking a last question over here that somebody has asked that 10% SSR, the student survey of 10% of a student is a quite small number. No, sir, it is a very big number to manage for any institution. If in my institution 10,000 students are there, I do not know the number 500 people who will get a mail, questionnaire mail from the NAAC, and who are these 500 students and what they are going to reply back. So it is an examination organized for higher education. You do not know what your student is going to write. So it is very difficult task. We will discuss how to control it up. What are the method of doing so? Any question from anybody? Or I will call it a day. We'll meet again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Before I close down, I request everybody, the WhatsApp group, just a minute, ma'am. The WhatsApp group created is only and only for exchange of ideas, thought, questions related to NAAC. Please do not post good morning, good evening. Please do not post that I had sent feedback and this is an feedback sending reports and all those things. Please do not misuse this WhatsApp group. Let it be pure academic activity on that. Yes, ma'am. Any question from you?
Sir, I just wanted to know, you said that while preparing the SSR, there are 70% marks are set aside for the quantitative metrics and 30% for qualitative. Right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And is there another 30% for the peer team visits, or is the same 30% allotted for the peer team visits?
out of these SSR report, these qualitative and quantitative information, you get 70% on that.
Okay,
So
sir.
if 100 marks is there,
Yes.
70 marks is from SSR,
Okay.
and these 70 marks, 70% is quantitative and 30% is qualitative.
Fine, sir. Fine. Sir.
So we will have one full session on SSR, because if you know the role of IQAC coordinator, if you know how to create quality in the institution,
Yes.
if you know what not to do in the SSR,
Yes.
NAAC is over.
Right, sir.
So what I wanted to discuss in 6A,
Okay.
that as a IQAC coordinator or a member or a faculty, what are do and don'ts for you?
Okay.
And what are the parameters on which you can create an scheme, plan, strategy for the quality education,
Okay, sir.
and how to implement it?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. We will meet
Thank you.
tomorrow
Thank
at
you
2
so
o'clock.
Thank you
Please
so
be in time. We had very less time in this entire session. This 12 hour is very less time to discuss the NAAC process as of now. But we have only 12 hours. So we should utilize this every minute of this 12 hour. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support and help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.